What's good, my homie? Hello, let me put my keys in my fucking in the door. The door. Bro, my Raspberry Pi didn't arrive yet. I'm so gonna kill someone. Oh yeah. Huh? Skill issue? No, buddy, no. It's just delivery times being horrible as fuck. Okay, back door's locked, meaning no perf is gonna come inside while I'm casting. What else? Nothing. Let me go grab my laptop real quick. Uh, Let me catch my breath as well, bro. Bro. Oh yeah, fuck. No. Bro, don't make me suffer. At least say suffer as I have. Like, come on, bro. Get good. I know you are, buddy. But Saibao, I'm starting DBD. It's gonna take a bit though. Fuck. Okay, peek. No, not quick resume, you little bitch. Oh my god. Oh my god. Bro. Okay, I'll be back in a second. The matchup is Phobia versus whatever else team it is. Oh, hold on. Let me. I forgot. The volume of people in VC turned to 0. Okay, talk now. Phobia versus thing, right? Okay, let me go talk to Phobia real quick. I wanna say hi to them, if possible. Yeah. Okay, I am back. Let's go. Did you get an invite yet? Let's go. Puppy. There we go. Wild puppy. Join party. Let's go. Fair enough. Let me put some music on. I actually want to listen to some tunes as well. I will! I won't. I promise. I'm very professional, puppy. Don't worry. What? You don't believe me, buddy? I've casted before. I have more experience. Let's go. 3-minute delay. Yeah, bro. Totally. Let me plug my own Twitch, bro. Nah, I'm joking. I never stream on Twitch. Actually, nah. Recently, I've been trying to stream more, but God, I love candy so much. Give me more candy, please. Dog, I don't care. Huh? Question. You're not. That's the thing. I'm joking. You are. Let's go. We're almost ready, guys. Let's go! I get to yap! Yeah! I mean, I understand why you don't want to, like... Oh no, not good, not good. Bro, no, don't.
Okay, that was strange. Okay, hello, game. Why did...
You were gonna do the intro?
Yes, I am great. Yes, hello and welcome
Or...
back to the next
No.
match of the Fearless League. Today we
Hello
have...
everybody,
I...
welcome back to
Hello?
Phobia
You
versus...
can't hear me. Can you hear me? Excuse me.
Fuck.
I was talking.
Phobia versus Tamashi.
Tamashi.
We have right now we have Latex on the killer on Spirit. Latex is Phobia's killer, so Tamashi is on the survivors. Right now we see Haorami being chased. I don't know if it's bugged right now only for me, but the chase sound is not being heard. Other than that, yeah, they are trying to double main, or sorry, not main, Shack, and other than that, right now it's a pretty decent chase considering that the killer is in fact Spirit and it's Latex on the Spirit, which is pretty decent. Right now, Latex is trying to go to Shack. Shack being pre-dropped, kinda early, kinda not needed, honestly. They're trying to play it really safe, trying to make sure that they get as much gen progress as possible in the smallest time yet. Oh, that is a very good stealth by the Abyss on the killer. Right now, we see Latex kinda not really having any pressure. He destroyed some pallets. However, right now, oh, Latex does lose the Abyss again. The Abyss is very good at stealthing. And as we can see, we also have some other people putting pressure on gens. We have Haorami about to pop their gen, while Latex is going back to Shack right now. Ooh, Shack does pop. Haorami popped Shack, meaning that right now mid is kind of a dead zone for Latex, except for basement. So that's good. The free gen potential has gone down a lot with... Ooh, that is a good play by Latex. He found the survivor while they were trying to walk. That's actually pretty decent. Now that Haorami is injured, it's going to be a lot more difficult to stealth during chases for Haorami, because, you know, they just keep getting louder and louder. Just even if it's Ada, it is actually some extra sound that is going to be annoying. We see the Abyss back on the chase with a second gen popping as well. Latex getting kind of lost. The Abyss seems to be very good versus the Spirit's power. Just stealthing around it, whilst also making sure that he does not get found whilst walking. We do see a Mupk on the gen, which is very high progress gen, honestly. We see Mupk, greeting the pallet, really nicely played, but he does end up falling for the mind game that Latex tried out there, which means this is probably gonna get, this chase is gonna get a bit shorter as Mupk is going into edge, because we know that Latex, well, we know, but they don't know that Latex doesn't have eruption, so they must have called it out that they were gonna die edge map. Latex is gonna try and hook Mupk on the pain res hook, which we must keep in mind. They're gonna take a hit. Are they gonna be able to actually get the... No, they're not gonna be able to get the hook off. We do see we do see Latex failing to hook Mupk on the Scourge hook. However, it does look like he's gonna get another hooks real soon, which will translate into Grim Embrace. However, is Grim Embrace gonna be enough for Latex to get a good win con? No, we do see the pain res being pretty close. No, he's not going for the pain res. He's going for the normal hook. He might be saving those pain reses for later, but not sure if that's the best play right now. We see one gen being kind of high progress, another one being high progress on free. We do see Latex kicking the gen, trying to see if there's anybody around to kind of get a chase with, but no, not really. I must say, we do have some gens kind of close together here. We have a full free gen top, which can be difficult for the survivors to play around if they're not careful, but we see Latex leaving the hook and the free gen to go for focus. Focus. I'm just gonna call him Focus, honestly. Focus is gonna die edge free. That is really far away from the gen that was really active. Is he gonna be able to? Yeah, he does have a pain rest. That's gonna for sure better his chances at winning, but it's still gonna be pretty. It's still gonna be pretty high risk for Latex to play it like this. Let's see how this goes. Hmm. We see Latex finding Mupk, which he is gonna go for. He's gonna go for Mupk. Mupk is dying in arguably one of the worst spots, right next to one of the Scourge Hook and to the highest active gen right now. That might be a misplay in here. That is for sure going to cause some trouble for the survivors here. It does look like Latex is gonna try and find people that he's stealthing for. Or that are stealthing for Mupk, for the pull for Mupk. However, Latex right now is gonna try and find survivors maybe resetting. No. This has been a pretty high stakes spirit match, honestly. The first set of the day, but it's already pretty high progress. Oh, we saw someone there, but Latex didn't see them. That is quite unfortunate right there. Oh, we see the Abyss going for the unhook. Is he gonna be able to get it? He might be able to pull it off. If he does a last second trade. However, it doesn't look like he's gonna try and go for the last second trade. Is there someone else who can help nearby? Doesn't look like it. And they let Mupk die for some extra gen proc. For the last gen to proc, Noed is now active, remember. So that one hit means a down. This is gonna be pretty interesting to see because we see Diabis being chased right now. Which is, oh, we see the Abyss going down, which is going to be an extra stage or extra 3 stages if they're going to let him die, which will result in in 7 stages. However, we see the Abyss being hooked right in front of Noed. Are they going to take the 2 out? And are they? Yeah, they are. This is a pretty lose-lose situation with Noed right there and the hook. It's a guaranteed extra stages if they do try it. So they did the smart thing and they granted the lowest possible stages they could get with this with 7 stages. Bro,
Yay, intermission.
why did you go fucking quiet? You said you were gonna do the intro. Welcome back, everybody, to Phobia versus Tamashi. Right now we have Tamashi on the killer and Phobia on the survivor. It's this first set of today, the spirit set. It's very exciting on Wrecker's Yard right now. And oh, I think we already found our first survivor right now, which is pretty quick. We know Wrecker's Yard is not that big, but still pretty fast when the survivors aren't stealthing. Never mind, there's been some delay in in the survivor finding. Oh, no, never mind. We're playing it very safe right now. We do get the hit on Hikari. He is kind of slacking off right now. Just giving out free injures right now as well. Oh, that is gonna be a down on Hikari on 4. Is there gonna be anybody else to save him? That does seem to be the case. Hikari does Okay, what is this? Hikari got pallet saved on 4, but still decided to take a hit for Kaboom here and kind of just die, giving them pain res already. That is quite interesting to see. We do see the first stack of Grim Embrace being activated here with the Abyss already kind of making a dead zone here on the free area, as it seems. Maybe playing for the free gen on that side. It does seem like he's gonna be trying to look edge map for the survivors, which he does find. He finds Corvo. He stealthing edge, trying to go for the pull. We see someone else trying to get the pull as well. Are we gonna be able to intercept them? I think we are. Yeah, we are. We do find Achi on the surf. What an amazing Spirit gameplay we can see right here. Oh, that is Spirit getting fat shamed. We do see that the survivors are probably gonna try and reset and maybe go for the pull after the reset. Maybe Kaboom is already stealthing for the reset, but as we can see right now, Hikari might just go second stage. They might let him die for the reset or the gens being procced, but no. Hikari going second stage does seem quite a interesting play here. Letting a gen pop for a second stage is for the tunnel out is going to be interesting. We don't even get the second gen to pop. That is very misfortunate play. Very misfortunate play by them. And right now we can see we kind of have a free gen on the free side where Hikari is hooked, so there's no reason for Diablis to really leave this right now. Other than maybe trying to pressure like 12 or 1. We see Corvo trying to go for the pull. We see Diablis is gonna try and block him, which he doesn't seem to pull off. Corvo is gonna trade for Hikari, which he will take because it is pain res and a Grim Embrace, so it is gonna be a very deadly trade-off, honestly, with Grim Embrace, pain res, DMS, and also Hikari still being injured. Him knowing where Hikari is gonna be, we don't see life here on Kaboom. We do see the injure. Very, if I can say so, very good style in weapon. But now the Abyss is gonna try and search for Hikari, maybe try and find him on like 11 or 12. And yeah, we do see Hikari. Hikari is kind of clueless here. What is going on? He does get hit by the Abyss, which means there is gonna be a tunnel out at 4 gens remaining against the Spirit. And remember, he only needed a 8 stages or 8 stages on 3 fresh or 7 stages on 4 fresh to win this set. And we do see a very beautiful Spirit More incoming here. That is very unfortunate of Hikari, just the cluelessness at the end kind of got him killed. We do see, is Kaboom gonna, he does pop the gen in exchange for the shock pallet and the down here. That is very well played, very elegant, very proper, if I may say so. Ooh, well done by Kaboom with the holding W. But is he gonna be able to pull anything else off? We do see him going down here after another gen pops. Now remember, we know they still have They still have 12, but is that going to be enough? We see Archie pulling off the plot twist here. Preferably in a corner where the Abyss won't find him. However, I'm sure Archie will be fine. And other than that, what is Corvo doing right now? Corvo must be either going for the pull, or he must be trying to complete another gen, maybe. That is very interesting. We see that, in fact, Archie has pulled off the plot twist correctly. However, is this going to be enough to actually secure the win? Because remember, this killer also has Noed. Both spirits use Noed. Very interesting to see Noed in both of the sets in both of the killer games. In the first set of this league, we do. Ooh, that is a cheeky pull by Archie on Kaboom. Now we need to remember we already have refresh. So if we have right now we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 stages. So if Kaboom, if the Abyss can confirm the kill on Kaboom, it does mean a tie, and that is a very interesting play by Behavior themselves to remove the window entirely when you can't vault it. That is a very interesting play that led to Kaboom's death. And other than that, if the Abyss can confirm the kill on Kaboom, then it would be at least a tie. And if you can maybe get another hook on somebody else before that time, then it would be a win for Tamashi. Now, are they going to be able to pull it off? We don't know. Actually, we see we see a survivor here on 4. Oh, we see Corvo here stealthing on 4. If Corvo gets hooked right now and Kaboom dies, that means the win goes to Tamashi. But is he going to be able to pull it off? He drops the pallet. Playing it very safe. That's very good against Spirit. We see another gen pop. That means there's 1 gen remaining. Corvo is going to be left to interrupt Archie from getting the pull. Are they going to be able to do it? It does seem like it. It does seem like Kaboom is going to be the one to die right now. That is very unfortunate. And straight back to another gen. That is very unfortunate for Phobia here right now. Kaboom not being pulled was probably one of the biggest mistakes they did right now. Of course, if they did pull Kaboom and Archie got hooked instead with a trade, that would also be it would have been a lose-lose. However, right now, the Abyss can't afford to actually chase that long, because Corvo could be doing another gen on free, maybe. We see Corvo on 6, going 7. That is not good. That is a very well played Dead Art by Corvo, I must say. However, is it gonna do something? Dead Art against the Spirit? No! Oh my god. The hit got dodged by Corvo, but it doesn't mean anything if he just gets hit right back after that. Is it gonna be enough time for them to actually pop the gen? No, it doesn't look like it, sadly. All the Abyss has to do right now is hook Corvo, and it'll be a win already. But Archie has been found. This means it's gonna be a 4k1 most likely. Where did Archie go? Archie has been holding W. Very well played by Archie, winning the 50 as well. Okay, Spirit holding the power. Archie holding the pallet and dropping it on the wrong side. That is very unlucky by them. Which means the first set will be going to Tamashi. And with that, the final pain rest, the final grim. Are we gonna see a last Mori on Corvo, or is Corvo stealthing right now? Is he trying to maybe play for Hatch? No.
I mean, Hatch wouldn't do anything.
Hatch would not do a single thing. No, but you can always play for it. It's always fun to try and get it.
It's a feel-good moment. It makes absolutely no difference in result.
No difference in result.
No.
I mean, there. Oh, there we go. We found Corvo.
Cannot Mori though, because Archie is on first.
No. Archie's on first, which means no Mori, and we're not gonna wait for the bleed out as well. That means the first set is going to Tamashi right now. Very well played by both sides.
Hey, Hatch.
And the Hatch, wow.
Wow.
So special.
Yes, first.
What is it?
Intermission time. Woo!
Woo!
You're unmuted.
Welcome back, everybody, to another set of Tamashi versus Phobia. Right now we have Phobia on the killer, on the Death Slinger, Latex on the Death Slinger, and Latex is known to be very good on the Death Slinger, so it's gonna be very nice to see him play one of his
Restart. Somebody has the wrong build.
Somebody has a wrong build? Oh no.
Yeah, Resurgent here is banned. Who is Survivor? Tamashi.
Аккуратно перед
Please,
нами кидай.
please DC, you have wrong build. Map has the
Его
wrong
какой-то
build.
аддон, за которым у меня красная полоска.
Please DC, wrong build, bot.
Okay.
W.
Yep,
From them.
from them.
Do they get penalty?
Yep.
They do!
Zariel, did you see that shot?
I did. Very
Oh
good,
my-
very good.
Like, how many perk did they fuck up?
One perk.
So how many panels? How many hook panels?
It's a single hook, I believe, if I'm right.
Okay, one hook.
Yep.
Makes sense.
That's fine.
There we go.
I need to actually. Yes, I forgot to go into the intermission. Yes, they had a wrong thing brought. They get -1 hook stage. Tamashi, we.
No. Welcome back, everybody, and welcome back to the Deathslinger set again with Latex from Phobia on the killer and the survivors from Tamashi on the survivor. Would be weird if the survivors were not on the survivor, but after expressing myself, it is after a quick reset due to a wrong build. We do see Latex on one of his mains again, on the Death Slinger, one of his supposedly better killers. Ooh, that is a very well done shot by him. And are we gonna be able to see a double tap? That is the question. We might see the double tap on Shaq. We see the survivor definitely trying their best, but no, we see a Diabyss taking a hit. Diabyss last match was a very big pain in the ass for Latex, so it wouldn't be surprising if he was a pain in the ass again. But he does seem to get hit on the window, meaning that is gonna be a down. Quite unfortunate for the survivors, if I must say so myself, but honestly, dying bottom with where bottom is not that progress is not that big of an issue, as long as they actually get some good progress in on top. Because right now, it's not looking too good with both a 3-gen bottom and top, but a 4-gen top. That is going to be interesting to see. Are they going to be able to... Oh, we do see Latex kind of leaving the hook right now. He hooked on hill for a specific reason. Deathslinger on hill is actually very oppressive. But right now he has to actually kind of go and pressure his 4-gen, his 3-gen. Whatever you think main is, top mid is, compared to 4-gen or 3-gen. But he does have to go pressure top a bit while searching for survivors bottom, which of course is gonna be important, as you kind of want to interrupt the unhook. However, right now I don't think any survivors are trying to go for the unhook. Maybe we can see the other survivors just cranking out gens in the beginning while letting the Abyss go to second stage. However, that doesn't seem as likely here, as we do see the ace here. Yeah, I don't think Latex sees the scratch marks. He does see the ace, but we already see someone going second stage. The Abyss went second stage. So it's already pretty much too late to go for the first stage unhook. That is very unfortunate. They didn't pop any gens for second stage getting done as well. That is quite unfortunate. We do see the first gen being popped. However, we might see the... Oh, no, we do see Mupk go and dodge the shot, but is he going to be able to actually keep dodging it? Because Mupk right now is in a very bad spot. He went basement! That is Mupk going to be held hostage in basement while Latex is not going to let anyone go? Hold on, what Mupk... Oh! He might have a reset there. Which he does. Mupk has a reset in basement. He has strength in the shadows. This is kind of unfortunate for them, as you know that the actually very well played by Mupk, indeed. For balanced landing as well. It was looking very bad for Phobia survivors right now with the Abyss kind of dying on hook almost, but then Mup coming in with the clutch, just unhooking right then and there as well when Focus was getting chained. Right now we see Haorami kind of just taking the hit top, but it doesn't really mean much when the Abyss is still not safe. We see Latex kind of aiming a few times, trying to see if he can get a hit in. Which he doesn't. That is very unfortunate. Very, very unlucky, to be honest. However, it does seem like there is a lot of pressure on the survivors from Tamashi right now. Not Phobia. My bad. I said Phobia earlier. I am very, very dumb. But other than that, the Tamashi survivors are trying to reset, trying to crank out gens as fast as possible as well. However, the pressure has been set. The Abyss is gone. Someone dying at 2 gens is not something you want to see against the Deathslinger. It's definitely a lot faster than you would expect most matches. And other than that, yeah, the survivors just need to reset, play it slow, and maybe just try and see if they can prevent a free gen, which they seem to have been doing most of the match. However, right now, there are 2 injured survivors, one of which has been found. Is that going to be very well done? No! We see Latex holding an angle on nothing, pretty much. That could have been a very well done hit if he actually pulled it off. However, we see Haorami kind of just not going for any vaults whatsoever. Kind of holding W here. Is that going to be enough to pop another gen or 2? We see the slug coming in to check on the gens. Ooh, that is a very high progress gen. They might have been able to stuck it if they know that he didn't reset, but no, they didn't decide to go for the stick. Instead, Mupk has been going top more, maybe for Focus to get the reset on Haorami. Is Haorami going to be able to get reset before anything else? It seems he's going to try and pull it off. Latex is going back to pressure gens instead of picking up. He's trying to create as much of the issues as possible. With him right now also trying to break the chain because of the cigar add-on, which does decrease his cooldown, meaning he can do this. No, he does decide to just leave it. And he decides to go back for Haorami, since Haorami has been picked up by Focus. Are they resetting? Are they trying to pop a gen? Who knows? Allow me to check. They are trying to actually reset somewhere. Oh, we do see them pull off the reset. Haorami gets... Ooh, Haorami gets actually speared. We do see Eruption going off as well. Kind of unlucky for Mupk since he was trying to pull off the gen in the top mid, but no. With Haorami being hooked there, that's going to be straight up impossible. Are they going to be able to actually make it a 4k1 or a 4k0 even? That is the question. Right now they don't have a lot of progress. With Pop kicking in as well. Mupk might be trying to, might have crossed bottom to maybe reset with focus. Maybe he's in basement resetting by himself with strengths in the shadows. But it doesn't really look that promising right now. No, it really does not look that promising with just Latex kind of just just camping the gen and the hook at the same time. However, we do have to keep in mind we still have a gen that is 7. Are they going to be able to maybe do that one while Haorami is getting camped to second stage? I think if they're going to be able to pull that gen off, they might, yeah. This pretty much means that it is now a free gen mid, which is very interesting. I've never seen a free gen mid before. It's always bottom or top. And right now it's mid. It's a free gen mid. However, that also means that it's going to be very difficult to cross. Focus and Mupk are gonna have to try and pull some wood. We do see camaraderie on Harami pausing his hook stage. Focus or Mupk must have been nearby to trigger it, which also means extra info for the killer, knowing that one of the survivors was nearby. Haorami gets pulled, but we see Mupk on the gen at 10 as well, going 11. Is he gonna be able to pull it off? And he does seem to get the chain. And the hit as well. Oh, that is very well played by Latex. I was not sure if he was gonna get the hit or not. However, it does look to be the case. However, what are the two survivors doing? What are Haorami and Focus doing? They're not working on mid. They're not working on 9. Well, they were working on it, but not anymore. Where are they? Where did they go? And we see Haorami. That is such an unlucky play by Haorami. And we do break the never thought I'd say this, but we do break the water tower pallet. I have not seen that before. That is that must have been added in the new patch with the Krasue. Mup got picked up, but unfortunately Haorami is gonna be tunneled out of the game. Are they gonna go for the reset? Maybe. They probably shouldn't. The team Team Tamashi really needs to put some pressure on the gens. Latex, we just saw someone sitting on the 10 gen. What are we doing? We saw the sparks coming off the gen. Why are we not checking that right now? I mean, now we are, but now it's already in progress. But we do have Pop. Very well done by Pop. And now we do see Mupk on going bottom. Pretty interesting. What must be trying to distract Latex from the from focus. However, do keep in mind we do have eruption, so that is very interesting. And there we see the snipe on Latex. Very well done. The quick scope. Nice, well played. And is that gonna be a 2-tap? It might. That's definitely possible. It's not really a 2-tap, but it definitely is a pretty decent chase right now. Latex, what are we doing? What are we doing? Canceling the hook or the scopes? And with eruption, we do see Mupk trying to stealth. I don't think Mupk realizes. Maybe he's already maybe he's already known that it is already over. That it's a 4K1. Has Mupk gone basement again? Maybe. And we do hear Mupk in the basement. That is a well played on the Death Slinger set by Latex. A 4K1, most likely. Hatch will not spawn. Focus will not be picking himself up. That is going to be a 4K1, sadly. That is very well played by Latex, very well played by Phobia's Killer, and also by Tamashi Survivors. Honestly, it may not be the result they expected, however, keep in mind, nothing is lost yet. We still need to see Tamashi's Killer play. We also need to find Focus, honestly. Where's Focus? Where's my boy going? He is not here. Oh! Hold on, what is this? We had... No way. We actually had the perk from Sable from the basement picking themselves up. That's why Mupk never got hooked. He never let himself get hooked first. He decided to go basement because he was able to get hooked in basement. He would be able to unhook himself. However, Focus is crawling. He's not resetting. With Latex being nearby, what is going to be able to go on? Whoa. And that is well played by the Tamashi Survivors. Very unexpected to see the Sable Ward play with the basement unhook perk. I did not expect it. I mean, to be fair, it is pretty obvious if you have Strength in Shadows. However, right now, I don't think anything will be able to happen anymore. No! Mupk died, and Focus is getting moried. Ooh, scary mori by the by the Death Slinger, by the ghost outfit. And that's it. Yeah.
Intermission time. Whee!
Yay!
up and there you are.
Welcome back, everybody, to the Death Slinger set of Phobia versus Tamashi, with Tamashi on the killer right now. Very interesting to see. Instead of the previous killer being the same person, right now we have focus on the Death Slinger. I mean, honestly, not that bad. If you just play the killer better, then you obviously get to play the killer in tournaments as well. Ooh! I got kinda scared by that, by Achi being there. I thought he was trying to go for Kaboom, not for Achi. Well, we sadly do see Focus kind of missing his shots. Not really, well, not really that bad since he still got a hit on Achi, but it's also kind of like, you kind of need to hit your shots, buddy. Please. Achi already pre-dropping Shaq is kind of crazy versus Deathslinger at 5 gens remaining. Might just be me from the mentality of not dropping Shaq at 5 gens. However, if he fucked up the window. Am I allowed to say fuck?
Yes, Twitch in fact does allow saying the word fuck.
Let's go! I don't get demonetized for saying fuck. Achi, Focus really messed up the window there, but Achi kinda just gave him the down for free here, kinda panic vaulting. We do see Agi on the Deathslinger, pretty interesting. Not that bad, considering the fact that Deathslinger is like, you kinda need to just hook right next to a gen if you want to protect it, while also protecting the hook. Right now we're going basement though, I don't know if that's the best play right now. 3 gens remaining, and remember, he needs to get a 4k2 to win the Deathslinger set. Only 1 gen gets to pop this time, and there we have the very well-dressed Felix Abruzzi. I love these Italian names, they're so funny. But Abruzzi is kind of chasing him in a bad spot right now. He's definitely gonna get sewn bottom. Yeah. Maybe even, no, I wouldn't say he's gonna go basement now. He's definitely gonna slug to go back if anybody's gonna pull, which they did. They pulled, so he's gonna go back and try and get the tunnel out on Achi right now. However, I do think, oh, no, that's Achi. That is Achi, that's the person you want. And there we go. I do think that with Focus missing his shots, I definitely think the survivors from Phobia are also kind of messing up, honestly. They're kind of messing up. Kind of a bug. Kind of a spectator bug right there that happened to me. Not to, maybe not to Puppy, but yeah, Archie going back into basement on the second hook already is insane. That third gen does pop, so no more gens get to pop, and he would win this match. However, right now, if 1 gen pops, it is gonna be a if only 1 gen pops, it's gonna be a tie. And if another gen pops, it's gonna be a loss for Tamashi. However, it does seem interesting because right now it looks kind of dire for both Focus and for Phobia. On one hand, you can say, surely they'll pop another gen. On the other hand, you can say, maybe with the tunnel out on Achi, he will put enough pressure on them for something to happen. Ooh, we do see the shot missing. That is unfortunate. Is he gonna... Oh. And that is, in fact, a... He is now playing for a tie break or tie match. However, it's looking kind of dire right now. Achi is gonna die edge, and it's not gonna give him the time that he wants right now with everything going around. They need to only pop 1 more gen, and they would and Phobia would win the set. which right now is probably going to happen, considering the fact that Focus hasn't really had much gen pressure this entire game. Sure, he's had some pretty good chases against Archie his second stage as well. However, the gen pressure was kind of off. Ooh, we do see a good snipe on this one. Good, as someone might say. I will be throwing shade at people that just that do not perform like I think they would. No, no, Abruzzi, no. Speaking of throwing shade, this guy threw the entire chase just out the window. Getting stuck on the walls is probably one of the most unique experiences I've had while casting. We do see the miss on the snipe. Very well played by Focus, but honestly, the survivors are just in a league of their own and dodging the Death Slinger. That is very well played. I mean, that's what you expect from people that play against Latex every day. Probably against this Death Slinger a lot. You'd expect them to be able to dodge very well, which they have showcased so far. They do pop the gen. That is gonna be a win for Phobia already. Now let's see what result Focus can get right now with the four hook stages. Is it gonna be able to become more? Is it gonna stay the same? Who knows? Right now it does look like it's gonna be more, as Kaboom is going basement. Kaboom is going basement. Truly unexpected play. Bro. No, Kaboom, don't go in the basement. I think they're gonna let the Kaboom die. Yeah, they are. And that is a well played by them.
We.
Weave. And that is a 1-1 on the set of Phobia and Tamashi.
Well, the win was already secured one gen because of the penalty.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, I know,
Yes.
but like, shush. We don't care
Intermission
about
time.
penalty.
Intermission time. Woo! Unmuting you now.
Hello everybody, welcome back to another set of Phobia versus Tamashi. Right now we have Tamashi on the killer and we have the Dracula set on the Wretched Shop. That is a very good killer, one might say killer instinct on Dibliss. Oh sorry, Dibliss. With the early find on the survivors right now. The survivor did double back. Checking for head-on, which is not there. Quite interesting playstyle by Dibliss. No, that is not gonna work. Hellfire is good, but not that good, guys, please. I mean, they did get rid of one of his Hex builds. This is a very interesting build, by the way. I've never seen, ooh. Oh, if he got that hit a millisecond later, he would have actually gotten the thing. The, the down from that, but no. This is a very interesting build. He has Devour, he has Haunted Grounds, he has Barbecue. I've never seen Barbecue used before in comp, which is really interesting because, honestly, I'm pretty new to comp, honestly, but also, it doesn't really seem like a perk you'd need when you have enough game sets, and that is going to be a down on Achi. Is he going to be able to actually get Abruzzi and Kaboom maybe in time as well? Is this are we going to see a 4k5 maybe? No. I highly doubt it though, with how it's going right now. They're probably going to pick up Achi as well, maybe finish the gen before doing that. No, they do pick up Achi. They finish the first gen here. They find Achi again, really nice. They do get the pounce off, that's very well played. And also right now, it does look like this is gonna be a another hook stage. However, not one where we're gonna be able to actually do much with the hill being in place. Very well played with the Hellfire back to the Hound, and are they gonna be able to get the down here? Ooh, that's kind of a mind game. Just kind of holding check spots right now. Ooh, very well played by Kaboom here. We do see the second stack on Devour, so they have gotten rid of two Hexperks, which are the Devour and not the Devour, the Haunted Grounds and the Frill of the Hunt. And Frill, which are the two ones you actually kind of Frill you do want, but the Haunted Grounds you don't want to get rid of. Well, I mean it's in the perk name. You don't want to get rid of it, obviously. However, right now with Achi kind of being tunneled out, are they going to be able to pop? Are they going to be able to pop the gen pretty soon? Because we know he's gonna try and get the third hook stage. We see every survivor resetting. Barbecue is popping off in this set. We see two of the survivors right now. One of them was here, the other one has ran here. Which means that right now there is very much pressure. Ooh! Almost. The wolf can be difficult to use from my own experiences and from just general other people's experiences. The wolf is pretty easy, but at times it can be quite annoying to actually get the hit with him. However, Diabyss is a monster with the wolf. Very well played with the Hellfire too. He got some very good snipes on the Hellfire. Remember, he does have the. They do have the Devour Hope notification because he got hit after they got the third stack of Devour Hope, which means they know that it exists. They're gonna try and find it, obviously. But right now, It does look like this is gonna be pretty close. Not close. Oh, that's a grab. I had not. Me personally, I did not expect that. I'm shocked. We do see someone on the main. Is that Archie? Is that Kaboom? Who is it? Most likely Archie, right? Yeah. Ooh. Yeah, we do see Archie on the chase right now. At 3 gens remaining, maybe is this gonna be the tunnel out that Diabyss wants? No, not the stun, not the stun. Not good, not good. Chasing here or going for the survivor on the gen? That is the question. Oh, such a shame. Come on, hit him with the Hellfire. Oh, no. The wolf. And now... oh, we go from the spin into the trick shot, into the hit, into the Mori. That is... oh my god. Not something I thought I would see with Dracula. I do quite enjoy these Moris in the rule set. Very nice that they were able to use the Mori offerings instead of the cut coins. Even if it does benefit the killers less. However, it is actually quite nice for us commentators to see. Nobody's on the hex. They are focusing the gens, trying to get the best result possible. Which is very difficult with the with 5 5 stacks of Devour. That is interesting for sure. Yeah, ooh. Not exactly the hit you want. However, with the very small 4% haste and just the general unluckiness. Ooh, they popped the gen. Is he gonna go and Mori? Yeah, he is. He's gonna go Mori Kaboom, who was at 0 stages. That is... wow. That is not very good for the team. Two people left, 2 gens remaining. Is it gonna be a 4k1, 4k2? Who knows? Remember, they're 1 tap right now, and if they get tapped, they do get Mori'd. They have to go main to get rid of Devour, or else it's gonna be very bad for them. And we do see the beautiful Dracula castle in the background. Going back to main as soon as he can. No one here. It does look like the survivors are playing it very stealthy now. Which, I mean, obviously is the correct play here with the 5 stack Devour. But right now... what can they do? He will simply just keep going to those gens with the bat form. It is a very oppressive way to play Dracula, of course. Right now with the 5 stacks as well. Making it even worse for the survivors. So you know there's one there. He saw the scratch marks. However, he didn't. He did, but he doesn't know where they led. That is quite unlucky. Is he gonna be able to... he does see a survivor at Shack. That is a very long teleport range. God damn. That teleport range is insane. He does find Abruzzi, yeah, just kind of stuffing edge 11, 12 maybe. However, this is... if Abruzzi dies here... ooh. Which he does. If Abruzzi dies here and gets Mori'd, then the other person can get Hatch. Does Hatch count in this case if he gets Mori'd?
Does not count.
Does not count, okay. So it would still be a 4k2. But we find Archie's hiding behind the tree! Oh no. Archie is gonna get more same as a Brucci. That is gonna happen for a fact. Oh my god. Right now we just have to kinda enjoy the show. Watch the beautiful Moris. And yeah, what else can we say? 4 Moris on the survivors on the Dracula set. I don't think this has happened before in any set. 4 Moris with Devour. Right, Poppy?
I don't know if we had a single Devour kill in the first place. I don't
We have
remember
not had
seeing
a
Devour.
Devour kill at all.
Oh,
Let
no.
alone 4.
Anyway, intermission time. Whee! Unmuting you now. There we go.
Welcome back, everybody, on the set of the Dark Lord Dracula himself on Phobia versus Tamashi. We have Hikari on the killer, a good friend of mine. I will be judging his every move, which we can see right now. Judging, very judging. These wolf moves are very interesting. We do see the Hellfire. That's kind of just doing nothing, honestly. We do see two people here. Two people. That's already more than one. That is a very good Hellfire. Wow, I did not know you were able to hit that. And then we switch back to the normal form with another Hellfire trying to zone him away from the paddle, which kind of failed. They got rid of Undying. We get a hit on Haorami. Then we see another one. I think they got rid of Devour. That is gonna make it very hard for Hikari to be able to do anything right now. And right now it's actually gonna be pretty interesting because he needs to get that down, which he does get with the Hellfire. That is very well played by Hikari. Can he get a hook before they get any more totems or any gens? Yeah, he can. That is peak, actual peak. My my casting is kind of off right now, but I'm very excited to see these survivors play and the killer as well. Right now, Hikari is just trying to see if he can find people for the unhook, which he did pass someone, kind of just not paying attention very well. But honestly, I don't blame him. Imagine looking for survivors, bro. It couldn't be me. No. Imagine trying to find people. Eee. Brother, eee. Hikari did find someone, though. Except he's going back to the hook instead of actually pressuring the survivors, which is fine. That is very much fine. Just trying to go for the tunnel out here. Remember that with Dark Lord, it's actually pretty... I wouldn't say easy to tunnel out, but it's definitely more doable than with other killers. Which we can see right now he's gonna try and do. And he does get the unhook. He does get the tunnel out on Haorami, but Diabyss is going for the flashlight save instead of for the instead of for the pallet save here. That is ooh. Right now we do see the hit on Diabyss. I keep saying Diabyss, but it's Diabyss. I am so sorry if I butchered that name. Right now, I'm not sure if it's such a smart move, leaving Diabyss so soon already for the gen. Yes, you're stopping the gen, but Diabyss might just go and say, flip it. We go unhook right now, which is probably something that happened. However, yeah. Diabyss activating the healing perk that I forgot the name of, honestly.
Clean break.
Huh?
Clean break.
Clean break, yes. I forgot. Nice, dodging the firecracker. Ooh, we do see the second gen popping. Remember, it needs to be a 4k free for it to be a win. 4k free. 4k2 for a draw. And 4k1 for a loss. Because there's no penalties right now. This match, there are no penalties. No bad hooks, no wrong builds, no penalties. We find Diabyss. Is Clean Break gonna be able to activate before he gets... No! It's not! Oh, that is such a shame. Diabyss goes down. Our Mudk and Focus are gonna be able to pop 1 or 2 more gens even. In the time that it's gonna take to hook him. Remember, Hikari only has Thrill of the Hunt and Ruin. Diabyss gets unhooked already. That is a very quick unhook. Is leaving the gen the best play though. Right now, He leaves the gen, but there's 2 people nearby the gen. No, they might have just left to reset, honestly. Hikari does find them, or at least one of them. Going towards, yeah. He finds Dibus too. Ooh, almost a hit with the Hellfire. Going onto the wolf form. Hikari, can you get the down quick enough? That is the question. No. That Hellfire is suddenly missed. He's gonna leave and go check the gens, yeah. He needs to be pressuring those gens. Okay, very good pre-drop by them. Mopk is playing it very safe. And is that gonna be a 2-tap on Mopk? Oh no, it's not. He wins the 50. Oh, Hikari, why are we biting the stone? Oh, that is not a hit as well. That's kind of unfortunate. Ooh, that was almost a hit. No, he doesn't get that. He doesn't get that in time. Oh my god. Hikari, can you pull it off? I think Dibus and Focus are... No, they're not resetting. They might be doing the gen on 5 or 6 even, yeah. Dibus faulting that is kinda... No, Hikari misses the... Oh no, he misses the dash on the wolf. He transforms too soon as well. Oh my god, and that is gonna be a loss for Phobia on this set, on the Dark Lord set. Oh my god. Hikari just got very unlucky with the totems in the beginning, just getting rid of... ooh. Just getting rid of Devour already in the beginning. Mopk does go down here. That's very well done. Focus and Ibis are injured, so if he is able to actually get them both, he can get a 4k0, which is still a very good result for the Dark Lord in my opinion. The killer's definitely not the strongest, but it's also not the weakest. However, right now the gates opened. Focus and Dibus are gone. What is gonna happen? He's gonna hook them. Are they gonna leave? Are they gonna reset? What will they do? Will they go for the least amount of stages, or will they simply go and leave? That is my question. It does look like they're gonna go for the pull without even resetting. That's definitely an interesting play. Is Hikari gonna be able to get someone else before they leave the gate? With Wolform, it should be doable. We do see... Is that Focus? No. It's Mopk. Oh. Mopk is gonna get Hatch. Yeah. And that's gonna be a 3-man out, sadly. I say I'm not judging, but I'm judging.
That's the mage. Intermission time, woo!
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the to the Phobia versus Tamashi. Still, it is the quarterfinals after all, so 5 matches. If everything goes well, everything goes swell and well. Is that balanced? No, it's not. Balance is banned. Diabyss is simply just standing there like a Chad in the window. We got Phobia on the killer right now. Tamashi on the survivors. Diabyss is kind of getting not really kind of getting handled by the tentacle. Oh, never mind. He won the 50. He won the 50. Very well played. Ooh, there goes one of the one of the perks, the hexes, which is oh no, it's blood favor is gone. I was about to say is blood favor gone, but yup, it's gone. That is very sad for Latex. Nemesis with blood favor is definitely one of the best experiences. Without blood favor, it's still good, but it's like you're missing something, you know? Like you have this very good dish that you want to eat, and then you're like, I'm missing the salt, and then you just then you just sit in sadness. That is Nemesis without blood favor, for me at least. But yeah. Now I'm hungry, shit. No, I make myself hungry. Okay. Diabyss is pre-dropping the pallets versus a tier 2 Nemesis with trying to go for the pallet save. There are 3 survivors here. Well played on actually greeting the pallet. That is the correct move, but that is not the correct move. Let's face it, Latex is not gonna pick this. Unless he knows for certain there's no survivors nearby. Latex is not gonna pick this. Very well played, good hit on Haurami. Ooh. Solid hit on Mopk as well. Diabyss going down again. I feel like Diabyss is just kind of like a ragdoll being dragged around the entire match right now. And just being like, okay, you're going here, then you're going there, and then you just die. Yeah. Right now, it's not looking too good for the survivors. 3 people have the virus. Nobody's injured anymore. So that's not really a pressure, but tier 3 Nemesis right now with 1 person being on death hook is definitely not something you want to see right now. This map is known for having a huge dead zone top, and right now a bunch of pallets bottom are just dropped. Is that gonna be very useful for the team? No. Is it does it mean they have to pop the gen's top? Yes, actually it does. If you don't pop the gen's top, it's gonna be like, okay, we have to pop them later in game, and when you go top, it's a dead zone. Ooh, we see the one person who isn't actually... He's not going for the infection. Oh yeah, that's fair enough, honestly. Why would you go for infection when you can just... trade? Break that. Zombie on your ass. Yep. Zombie doesn't do anything though. Fair enough. Can't do everything each game. Very well done body block by Haurami. I think Latex just kind of messed up there. I mean, it's difficult to hit anyways. Seeing Latex on the Nemesis is kind of playing him so gracefully, to be honest, is very interesting to see. Very, very well done. And that is gonna be Diabyss out of the game. At 3 gens remaining. 2 gens remaining, my bad. Can't keep up with everything. Latex spots focus. Trying to cross. Ooh. Mupke used a vaccine. Ooh. The fact that that's a miss. Oh, that was not that good for him. And we see Mup getting injured as well. What is Mup doing here? Mup gets the tentacle in the face, gets the infection. Is he gonna get 2-tapped here? Ooh, no. He's gonna greet the pallet. He's gonna... Yeah, there we see it. Mup playing the chase very gracefully. Latex is trying to get either the pallet. Ooh, that is smooth. Smooth criminal. Latex is a smooth criminal. Don't make me pull out the hee. However, right now he's gonna slug. He's gonna find Haorami, and maybe if he can find focus as well. This means it's gonna be a 4K2 if everything goes well. But it doesn't look like that. Shaq is still kind of getting messed up by the crowd control. Ooh. I fully agree with that, Nemesis. As well, yeah. Just, that's me when I don't get my way. And Haorami is gonna go down there. That is kind of unfortunate. Mup got picked up. Well done by them. Well done by them. However, right now, what are they gonna be able to pop? They still have a gen top as well. They should be able to get that one done if they play it correctly. However, I'm not sure they're gonna be able to actually. If Mup is able to be reset, they might have a chance at pulling it off. However, I think the safest chance for them right now is to maybe work on something like main. Main is generally a pretty safe thing to loop. So if they can meet, then it's gonna be actually very well done. Honestly, what is going on? Mup is not getting reset. Haorami is not. Are they resetting together? Are they not doing anything? We see focus. The tier 3 is long enough, but it's not hitting if you're not actually using it early enough. He should have been able to hit it earlier if he just swung, but no. I don't play Nemesis, honestly. I would not be able to tell. Guys, I'm casting, but I don't know the game. Don't worry, it's peak. No, but Harami being here, with just bottom being a dead zone is not something you want to see. It's definitely not a good sight to see. Ooh, he actually gets the pallet instead of the infection. Wow. Oh, well played by Harami. Latex kind of messed that up. Remember, Latex is kind of on borrowed time here, if I may pun so fun. But no, there's the other gen popping. It's gonna be a 4-1. If he could have actually gotten some of these things, it would have been way better. However, right now it might even become a 4K0, not even a 4K at all. Who knows? It's looking kind of grim now with the chase times. Is he gonna go for the infect? No, he's gonna go for the M1. Very well played. Well, the zombies are kind of useless this match. I've seen a lot more matches where they were useful. But, I mean, you can't have everything in the game, especially not with the AI from the zombies. We see a zombie on a totem. Is there somebody on that totem? No. What are we looking for? What are we searching for? Oh, we see the people reset. We see zombie actually giving Goated info. Hmm. However, he's not gonna go for the people that were resetting. He's gonna check the gen at Shaq and at 7. Okay, focus gets found. Focus gets infected, that is not good for him. He leaves focus, because why would he stay top when all 3 of his gens are mid and bottom? That is indeed the thing. There's someone main. However, it doesn't seem to like they drop down. One of the zombies going towards 7. We see Haorami. Well, Latex is gonna have to commit something sooner or later if he wants to actually finish this match. He can't simply just go left and right the entire time. Me personally, I've witnessed it way too much, seen it myself, done it myself. Just going for people left and right is sometimes it's good. However, sometimes it can get you kinda lacking. To say it for a lack of better words. Lack of better word, lacking, lack, yeah, okay. Go to pun. I am way too funny to myself right now. Tone it down a bit. Yeah, oh! Mupk is walking into a tree, bro! First we had walking into the wall, and now we have walking into the tree. That is, like, that is something else, for sure. Mupk gets down, he's being slugged. Focus and Haorami, where are they? Doesn't seem like they are doing much right now. However, right now maybe Focus is is probably stealthing. Oh, Focus used one of the last, I believe one of, if not the last, remedy against Nemesis's virus. And right now, Focus gets found, but Haorami is kind of the issue right now. He's at main, he's trying to get main done, you know, and it's definitely hindering Latex his progress. Is he gonna be able to actually get this off? No, he's gonna leave for Mupk again. Probably to go and slug him again. We do find Mupk here again at Shack, still blocked by crowd control. Gets downed. Gonna be slugged again. Do bleed out gift points.
Yeah.
Yes! Ooh. So if Mupk bleeds out, it is gonna be the same as letting him die on the hook. That is not something you want. That is not something the survivors get into. So they'll have to pick them up if possible. Oy. However, right now there seems to be an issue of Haorami and Focus putting pressure on gens. However, they also get found and pushed off them as quickly as possible again. So then the issue is, ooh, Mupk dying again like a meat shield for Focus. That is interesting to see. The pallets here are gone. Focus is not gonna make it far. He is gonna get M1'd. And we do see the main popping, sadly. So Latex is not gonna get the 4K 0 or 4K 1 that he wanted. There will be outs most likely today in the Nemesis set. However, the matches are not done yet. If the survivors on Phobia can get better results than the survivors on the And then these survivors, then it's gonna be a next set of nurse that's gonna decide what's gonna happen. Now they just have to decide: are they gonna leave or are they gonna? No, they're leaving. They're not gonna try and play for any funny business. They are gonna take the lowest amount of stages that is actually confirmed.
Woo.
My fucking mouth. Ugh. I'm eating candy
Good
and one
issue.
of the pieces
Intermission
kind of.
time. You're alive.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another set of Tamashi. Jesus, oh my god, sorry. Tamashi versus Phobia. That was the most scary intro I've ever done. Holy shit. Almost choked on my own spit there. But we got focus on the Nemesis right now. This will be the deciding match. If the survivors can actually get how many stages? Then
8.
Then if the survivors can get 8 stages, then the match will be decided. Then it is actually a win for Tamashi if the survivors get 8 stages. Or I'd rather say if the killer gets 8 stages or more. However, right now, ooh, we missed the M2 on Kaboom. We have a very interesting build. What is this build? It's all over the place. We have Deadlock, we have Gift of Pain, Bam, and fucking... That's not Spirit for you, that's... I suck with names. I am horrible with names. Rancor, thank you. I knew... I always when I remember Rancor, I have to think about Star Wars, but no. I love Star Wars. Kind of getting off topic. Okay, well played by Abruzzi, dodging the tentacles. He does it again. Abruzzi dodges the tentacle again. Focus may not have realized that his tentacle was not that long. The schlong was not that long. I apologize for the things I say on Poppy's Twitch. However, right now the beginning is looking very good for the survivors. When Abruzzi is not walking into walls, he is actually looping very well. What is this chase? By now, any sane killer with a decent mind would have left. Okay. Walking into trees. This may not be the best result possible. However, 8 stages with Rancor should still be doable. There we go. That's number 1. Ooh. This is definitely gonna be either a very close match or just a win for Phobia. And then it goes on to Nurse. If he does get 8 stages or more, then it's actually peak and Tamashi wins. However, right now, it's not looking 8 stages. Like 8 stages is gonna happen. Ooh, that is an unfortunate miss on Corvo. That is also a miss. I'm very unfamiliar with how the Nemesis tentacle actually works in terms of hit. Ooh, that's a hit. Well done on the hit there. However, right now, are they gonna be able to pop the 2 gens? Because the chases have been taking forever. I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. Like, these chases have been longer than they should have been. Good hit on Hikari. Hikari is not that good at dodging, apparently. As you can see, wow. He goes to Hikari, the chase takes 2 seconds, bro. Hikari! Lock the fuck in! Okay, he locked in. No, my bad, my bad. I told him to lock in, he locks in. No, no, he does not. Other than that, yeah, it's peak. Hikari is gonna be the 2nd stage of the match. 2 out of 8 have been gotten. The new survivor knows how to scream, that's for sure. Other than that, yeah, it's just like you gotta get those 6 more stages. And other than that, yeah, like 2 gens are already pretty, like more than 75% progress. Hikari got unhooked as well. This is really bad, looking bad for Focus. It looks like, it really does look like it's gonna go onto the nurse set. You're going away from the 2 most active gens. That is not something you want to do right now. Alright, Hikari is just gonna pre-drop everything in his life because he has the opportunity to, if he actually chases him for a bit longer, the two gens pop! You know, like the 2 gens are just gonna pop. Okay, that's a hit. He's gonna hook them. He's gonna have to find Kaboom, which is not gonna be enough. If the final gen pops, I'm just letting you know that's not gonna be enough. 1, 2, 3, and then Kaboom would be 6. So he would need 2 more stages for him to do that, which I very much doubt at the moment. We'll just have to see. Maybe Focus can pull it off. 8 stages with these perks. With these builds, it should be very doable. We see someone actually get cleansed. Ooh, nice dodge by Abruzzi. He's gonna go to the gen, gonna pressure. You see someone on the gen! You see Corvo on the gen! And yet we're not going for it. And we do see, oh, the chemical trap does activate if you break it. It with the Nemesis tentacle. I know that. I knew that worked. Kaboom is injured, which you kind of don't want to see with Rancor. I mean, it's not bad, but like, it's Rancor. You can just insta down and memory them, so it's not really needed. But so going for Kaboom when he could have been pressuring the gen earlier is really not something you would. Also now with Corvo. Ooh, missing the tentacle. These are not the kind of tentacle hits that you want to get. These are the kind of you just don't want to miss with his tentacle. It's kind of punishing. Like, it's obviously. There we go. Corvo gets hit very well. Are they tripling the gen top? That is my question. No, they are not. Kaboom is ooh, where's Kaboom actually? Corvo is gonna go, maybe go down here. He is going down here. The pallet does not get broken instead. If he hooks, if they let Corvo die, and just all exit, then it's already over. Then it's gonna go to the nurse set. Focus is gonna have to find Kaboom, which he will not be able to do. As everybody will be leaving, they will be taking their leave. That is very well played by Phobia, very well done. They are fighting until the bitter end to win this match. No, bro, Hikari escaped.
Yep. Intermission time. Woo! 2, and your life.
CT1, right? Yeah, okay. Hello everybody and welcome back to another Phobia versus Tamashi set. This is the Tamashi Survivor of Nurse with a very interesting build. This is definitely one of the more fun Nurse builds I've seen out there. Gearhead and Phantom Fear. Ooh, good hit, good hit. I love Nurse. I love playing her. I love seeing her. I've loved watching her. Nurse is so fun. Ooh, goated. Aura reading Nurse in comp is something I've not seen ever. I've watched like a year plus, like at least like 2 years of worth of fucking comp DBD, and I've never seen in any tournament any Nurse that has had any aura perks. So this is definitely one of the more interesting sets.
Well, yeah, because usually they're all banned.
Usually they're all banned,
Especially
bro.
Predator.
They're all gone.
Predator has a reputation for making Nurse completely miserable to play against because it removes so much of the counterplay against her. So there's
I know,
absolutely
bro.
no chance Predator is ever allowed, but in this rule set there's nothing banned, so...
It's
Well, that's
basically
pretty
just
fucked,
hydrogen bomb versus coughing babies. You give a super alpha, you give super alpha fucking just aura reading Nurse, and he will dominate in comp. Like, no, bro, no, this is not what we want to see.
It's definitely
Oh,
going
yeah,
to be
Ochi.
interesting if we get some top killers playing killer at any point.
It
This
would very much.
tournament.
I would like to see that. Fearless League with some of the top tier teams is definitely something I want to see.
If you can get them in here, I'll take them.
I cannot. I have 0 connections. Actually, that's not true. I have connections, but no, I cannot. I cannot.
I have the occasional DMs with Spitz, but that's nothing special.
Yeah, fair enough. Honestly,
Spitz is friends with a lot of people.
dude, I played with Thunder. No. Like, bro, that's all. That's my biggest flex. I played with Thunder and versus Jiggy. No. Nah.
I mean,
But
Jiggy
honestly,
was in this tournament.
Jiggy was in the tournament. Yeah, that's true. Actually, I remember that. Ooh,
They
we see the
unfortunately had to drop out.
Phantom Fear. What is that? Phantom Pain? What?
Fear.
Metal Gear Solid? No, bro, no. We do not associate with Metal Gear Solid fans. We go back to the hook. We are getting too distracted, Papi. What are we doing, bro? What is this? This is
Phantom
not
Fear
good
is definitely a
commentating.
cool perk though. That's fine.
Oh, that hit was not fine though.
That did proc undetectable though, apparently.
I mean, fair enough. Game is game. Hate the game, not the player. Bro, he could have just stunned him. Oh, no!
He forgot!
Gamori!
He was going to
entire
bait the
game
talent
goes.
save!
Bro. Yeah, guys, get the pallet save. He's Moriing me. Fuck, he's Moriing me. No.
Definitely
Oh
very
my God.
good start by Blaze here.
Very good start by Phobia. Oh my god, bro. This is actual peak. Are they gonna be able to pop it off? No, they get grabbed!
Oh,
They
no.
get grabbed!
Oh, there was another one on the section though. It's fine, it's fine, it's fine.
Okay, there was another one. Then it's fine. No,
It's good.
actually.
All good, all good, all good.
Still, this has been the most eventful match ever. What is this, bro? He gets grabbed. Oh, one moment.
Okay.
Okay, let's go. He's gonna camp the hook.
Honestly, the grab there happening was probably good for Phobia, not a bad thing. Because if Ochi would have just been down there, Kaboom would have been in range to just get him like short blinked and then most likely just 2-tapped.
True.
The fact that Ochi there got grabbed was definitely the right play.
Mhm.
Oh,
It's funny, but it was definitely the right play. Ooh, Kaboom is actually getting hit. No, not my goat Kaboom. Wanted to pick the hag sets. No.
Kaboom running into the basement here. Fortunately,
And
Wicked
dying
is
in the
no
basement.
longer allowed.
Wicked is no longer allowed. No, Wicked is gone. Oh, that's the name of the perk. I totally forgot it. I'm horrible with names.
I know the name of almost every single perk in this game.
I mean, fair enough. Like, I should too, but I don't, because honestly, eh. But yeah, no, it's just like,
I'm just...
Archie! No! Oh my god. What is these, bro? Archie, die on pallet, Archie. You won't get married this time, I promise.
You cannot get married, you're not at 2 stages yet.
Yeah, bro. Don't worry, this time it'll work. Just the second or the third time it'll work. Oh, this didn't work. Archie, no.
Survivors are definitely having a difficult time here, but it kinda balances out by the fact that the nurse has no actual like gen perks here. She only has aura reading, meaning even though her chases are quick, her gen pressure is actually not that high.
Yeah. I mean, talking about high, that gen is actually pretty high, but honestly, it's in a bad spot. That
Like,
gen
we
is
can-
mid. It's
Like
mid.
we can see
mid.
2 gens at decently high percentage. Like even in this position, which usually would be a guaranteed 4K for a nurse, is still a possible
Ooh.
ouch. Although after this one, maybe not.
No, Hikari dies. He gets traded for Archie. Bro is less valuable. Archie does evade the swings.
Going to dodge
However,
chase
right
here for
now,
Predator most
well,
likely, or going to... No, we're going to
no,
go
he's
for
going to pressure the gens. The gen wasn't even that high. He could have just tunneled out Archie, I'm not gonna lie.
Well, did decide to play it a bit safer though, wasn't sure. Maybe they could have had a toolbox or like some gen perk like Stakeout, which is still in the game right about now, I believe. No, actually,
Fair
no. I don't think it is.
I believe it is. No.
No, Stakeout should be out.
Ooh, boom goes down.
Oh, we do have Fast Track though.
Fast track, yeah.
Yeah, the best perk.
Best perk in the game, fast track.
Yeah. That's why we see it so often, especially in comp. That's why, but despite it being allowed, it was not taken at all until the 5th set.
Yeah. Ooh, we see the Phantom Fear, guys. Ooh. Guys, what are we gonna do? He's camping 2 gens and a hook. Work main, no.
I do still wonder if, like, one day, maybe in Season 2, we will see a perkless game on the Survivor side or something. Because it is very, very possible, especially in, like, a late set, such as set 5 here. Imagine. It's not likely, though.
He has good pressure. They might be doing main right now, though.
We catch pressure around, we can see, yep, they're doing it.
Oh, nope, never mind. Never mind, Hikari, the double back, the triple back, ooh! Hikari is outplaying the nurse. But he's gonna die in a second.
Ja!
Oh, there you go. So I guess I'm commentating now. We do see here some good distortion value, I believe, from Hikari. We do not see the aura despite ending chase with them with Predator. Meaning it's most likely distortion. Let's quickly have a check. No, it's not. Oh, it's Soul Survivor. Soul Survivor actually
Archie
being a really...
dies.
Oh,
Archie dies.
Hikari actually got Soul Survivor value.
There's no way! Soul Survivor, no, bro. I've never seen get value from that perk. If you thank you for hopping in when the biggest killer in the game called my mom it came in. Bro, she's S plus tier. No, she will throw her power called the fucking shoe at you. No, but no. Oh, Hikari, you got this, bro. Never mind. Maybe it doesn't. Bro's running circles. It's working. He's running.
Hikari is just the goat right now. Ah,
Yeah, he is, but he died.
unfortunately, to the behavior, removing the window tech there. Fortunately, stagger tech, whatever. I don't know what's called anymore.
Yes.
Oh, but Hikari comes in with the conviction self pickup right about now.
No
Although it's
way.
most likely
That's why
not
he
going to
vaulted the
change
window.
anything. They will not have enough time to finish their generate, unfortunately. It would have been a really good play. Maybe they should have called further to the generator first. Maybe they would have had enough time then. But together with having to walk there, I believe, yes, they will probably run out on it like 5 seconds before the generator would pop. Yeah. If they
You
would
only
have
have like 30 seconds.
If they would have crawled to the generator first, be right next on it, I believe they weren't, and then use the conviction there, that would have been a really good play, but unfortunately not. It is going to be the 4K2 here for Blaze.
4K2, yeah.
Which is a pretty strong nurse result considering there's no gen pressure perks whatsoever. Blaze, afraid of where Hikari could be, is just going to secure the hatch.
Yeah, fair enough. I would do that too.
My mistake was my mistake, shit.
Hikari is playing the stealthy game. He's just like, if I'm gonna die, let me bleed out. Hmm. Where might Hikari be? I wonder. Oh, I see him, but not on the killer screen. I am spectating.
Hikari's just main, like they haven't gone far.
Yeah, he's just gone. I mean, yeah, bro. At this point, why not just wait for the bleed out, buddy?
It's waiting. Kylie's just chilling in the corner there. They have
Yeah,
tenacity, so you can't fucking hear them.
bro, just go calm corner.
Also, yeah, before anyone else points it out, the tenacity apparently slipped through the bands. Tenacity was brought in set 4. So both survivor sides can have it on set 5 now, because apparently, yeah, I didn't see it in set 4. So, that's why Ikari has tenacity, even though it should be banned. At
Should
least
be
they
banned.
finally bled out, so we can finally go
Yeah.
to the last game of the day, the win con being a 4K3.
Yeah, bro. Honestly, should be a doable win con on the nurse. Just put latex on the nurse. He will win. I promise. I have
But now,
faith in my
intermission
boy.
time, woo! is. And you're live. We're live.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back to another set of Phobia versus Tamashi. Hopefully, the last one of today, with Hikari on the nurse on CT1.
Yay!
Come on, Hikari. You got this, buddy. A full build, which is really interesting on the last set. 5 sets, and you take a full build. Mup gets hit.
Oh.
Mup gets down. Well done, Hikari.
Oh,
Nowhere to hide.
that's exponential.
Yeah. Boon
Hikari
exponential.
needs to either pick up or go. Yeah. Oh, stop that.
Yep. Mup gets picked. He gets info on who else, which gens are being worked on, which are none at the moment, or at least one of them.
Oh, fuck.
Nope, it's none of them.
It's just very interesting to note that currently we have 3 full builds in this lobby, despite it being a set 5 game. Which is definitely impressive. Well, it's a bit unsure for a moment on the perk there, but no.
Hikari, please, pull it off, I beg you. Get a 4K free and my life is yours. I'm not gonna lie, I'm supposed to be impartial, but I kinda wanna see Phobia go to the finals. Like, they really fought for it these last few matches. I've been watching them. They're really goated.
Wow, bias.
I'm their stalker.
Bias staff.
No, bro.
Fired.
Biased staff, yes, bro. I will give penalties to Tana and Tamashi. Oh no, Foku, no! Don't trade, Foku. Let's go. Mup gets down again. That is. Nope. Nothing. I thought I heard someone's footsteps, but no, that was just my schizophrenia. No, Hikari, you cannot let another gen pop now, bro. Come on.
Please don't tie.
Oh my god.
I mean, they will most likely have to play for the tie here, but please no.
Oh, bro. Like, I like how we're both like, oh, we're supposed to be fair and good casters, and they were like, please, bro, don't make this worse for us, please.
I'm already
Like,
sick
oh my
enough.
God.
I don't want this game to go on for too long. This is the longest set we had, like match we had so far.
Yes,
We're passing the 3-hour mark in just a moment.
Yes, actually. 2 minutes and we're passing the 3-hour mark.
Plus
I mean-
preparation, plus other stuff I had to do before the match. I already spent like 4
Oh
hours.
yeah, you had to do shit. Yeah, I was honest.
I
was
spent
not
4
bad.
to 5 hours today just with this.
Diabist gets downed. Nice.
Mop gonna try his best not to get downed immediately. I don't think he'll make anything though. Maybe he can make a sick play here. No, he cannot.
He dies.
Mop is gonna die, but we're going to see at least 1 generator pop, maybe 2 generators pop. They're both on generators, they're not going to go for the pickup.
2 generators pop, honestly.
No, they're going for the pickup.
Mm.
I bugged out my
Yeah.
nurse, oopsie.
Bro,
I bugged
hey
out the
Cowie, do
POV.
not get stuck in basement on the nurse.
Yes, we have now. Well, we have effectively met the Terracon, but Focus is staying on the generator to bait the killer into coming there first, and not checking the other gens. My nurse is still bugged. Oh, I do get my nurse back. Finally, I can watch something. Yeah, if you switch point of views while you're spectating the killer while they're hooking somebody, The killer just
I know.
freezes until they do any interaction, which
Yeah.
nurse blinks
Mhm.
apparently do not count.
Nope.
So
Nope.
I just heard nurse blinks even though my nurse was just standing still in the basement.
Yup. I've had that a few times too. Oh!
Oh, nice.
Good hit by Akari. Good hit by Akari on Haorami. However, is it gonna be enough? No.
Hikari definitely needs to slug this out now. They need to make sure that no more generators pop. It's going to
Yeah.
be pretty
They need
difficult
to
though.
keep pressure. We find focus. We find focus. No way. This might actually be massive. This might be a tie. No.
Haorami has been picked up though. And
No, bro. Hikari, please.
Focus just being the biggest shooter ever,
Is
or
Ab-
Hikari is having a bit of a
Breakdown. Mental breakdown.
Focus was just literally crouching in the corner, ready to take them down in the corner, and Hikari just didn't see them.
Yeah.
Unfortunately,
Hikari kind of massively through by that.
yes, I believe, yeah, the generator, Dibus will be popping his generator though in a bit now. Yes, Nurse is not going there. We are going to pop the generator, which is going to be the win for Tamashi.
Tamashi! Yes, bro. I knew you guys would.
We do see another generator pop as well. This is actually most likely going to be out, it appears. I would assume at least one
Yeah,
survivor gets out here, maybe even two. I believe three
honestly,
should
they
be
got
pretty
pickup.
weak. But yeah, actually
They got the
Hikari's on
pickup
nobody
on
right now.
Focus. Yeah, he's on nobody. They got the pickup on focus. There's someone's gonna be on the exit gate. They're already going to it. I think they're gonna get out. Like
I believe
3 out,
Focus is
maybe.
just going to take the down in the corner again. No. Yes,
No, he
Hikari will
is.
just
He
take the
is.
down. Focus will just take the down in the corner. The survivors are just going to go leave, I believe.
Yeah.
I doubt they will try to go for a save here. Focus is going to try to play the pallet,
Oh.
which they do get the stun, but unfortunately they also get poked by a nurse.
Yes. Imagine
Dibus
getting
is going to run
focused.
over to Haorami's gate, and this is going to be a 6 stages, it seems, by Tamashi here. Very, very well played.
Very well played. Very well played by Hikari. Very well played by the serves.
Dibus, very happy about the result, is playing some music.
Wait, let me see Dibus. He's playing the guitar. No, bro, no.
A bit of a...
DC, Hikari DC. Give him a penalty now.
Oh no, not a penalty.
He DC'd. Ban his ass now.
Yes, this is going to be the win for Tamashi. Very unfortunate for Phobia. They did just spend 3 hours playing a match to lose it, but
Yeah,
oh well, it is the nature of this.
of the tournament. It is the nature of things.
Meaning at least 3 of the quarterfinal matches have now been decided. I can now start Izilif versus Tamashi, which is going to be the semi-final. Petroleum versus Wisteria, the last quarterfinal game that's still outstanding, is not done yet.
Oi, oi, oi.
Well, it's not
Well,
not just not done yet. They haven't even scheduled yet.
Buddy.
But yes, thank
I'm
you
going
very
to
much for
bed.
watching. Shut up. See you next time.
No.
I don't know when. Most likely next week. I believe that Petroleum and Wisteria we're looking for next week, Thursday at 9 EST. Don't take my word for
I
it.
will not be there. Do not
It's
count on me
fine.
being
You'll
there.
be there. I'll get you. Thank you very much for watching. See you
No.
next time. Goodbye.